So how much did you pay for the damn watch, Lauren?
It's a present, Greg. Money is not the point.
No, money is the point. We don't have that kind of money.
Can't you just say, thank you, Lauren, and show me some appreciation without always telling me what I did wrong?
You're putting us in debt.
Us! Us! You don't care about us. It's just money.
I don't work 6 days a week, 10 hours a day to have you just go out and blow it.
I did not spend that much money. And I am sick and tired of you working longer and longer hours. You care more about that job than you care about me. Or is it another woman?
Sometimes I wish it was.
Fine. Then you just got your birthday wish. Because I'm through. I want out. I want a divorce.
Yeah? Fine.
And Greg, hey, well done on the Summers account.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks.
No, really, that's a big account. It's a good job.
Yeah. Yeah, it is good.
What are you still doing here?
Oh, Isaac.
Hey, why don't you come with me and grab a bite to eat?
Nah,
Oh, come on. I'm buying.
all right. I'm not getting anything done here. So, Lauren and I have been fighting constantly for about a year. I mean, if it's not the house, it's the car payments, it's always something. Oh, and now she wants a divorce.
Well, that's not going to help. Look, you don't have to get divorced. Come down to the church.
No. No, religion won't help. I gave up on that long ago.
This is a different kind of church. Scientology. They have all sorts of public services, including marriage counseling that actually works.
Really?
Yeah. Look, have lunch with me tomorrow. I'll take you down to the church, show you around. Huh? If you decide it's not for you, we'll forget about the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Good. So how did you get that Summers account?
People come here from all walks of life and they get answers to their questions.
Hi. We're here to see the chaplain.
Good, I'll let him know you're here.
Thanks. So they even have career seminars, other public services. Here he is.
Hello, Bill.
Hey, Barry.
You must be Greg.
Yeah.
I've been expecting you. Thanks for coming down.
Sure.
Greg, this is Barry King. He's the chaplain.
Bill's told me a little bit about you. Why don't we find some place comfortable where we can sit down and talk, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Right this way.
And then it happened again, and that was it. Now she wants a divorce.
Okay. So what about you? Do you want a divorce, Greg?
I really can't see any other alternative. I couldn't survive another year of this.
Okay, but do you want a divorce?
Well, no.
I've done a lot of marriage counseling. Many of them with situations very similar to yours. And we've been able to handle most of them.
Really?
Yeah. Just like anything else in life, there are rules to a marriage. A marriage has to be continually created, or it stops being a marriage. With Scientology, you can learn what happened to yours and learn how to keep it going and expanding.
Okay, so what do I do now?
Next, I need to see you and your wife together.
Oh. No, I don't think she's going to want to do that.
Well, why don't you let me talk to her?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Great. Now I'm going to need your number.
I appreciate your interest, Mr. King, but I just think it's gone beyond the stage where any counseling would help.
Lauren, I've given counseling to quite a few couples at this same stage in their marriage, and most of those marriages were saved.
Well, I'm not sure I want to change my mind. It was not an easy decision to make.
Look, if it doesn't work, you can always go ahead with the divorce. At the very least, this counseling will help straighten out your relationship with Greg until the divorce does go through. And it will give you a clean start on any future marriage. Now, that would be worthwhile, wouldn't it?
Well, yes, but I'm still not sure.
I understand. The only way to find out if it works is to do it.
All right, but I'm not doing anything without consulting my lawyer first.
That's totally fine. I'll give you a call tomorrow.
Goodbye.
And I'll draw up a petition of dissolution, and we'll send it to your husband through his attorney. When he responds, we'll be able to better judge whether or not we have to go to trial.
Mr. Griffin, my husband wants us to get some marriage counseling.
Well, I'm sorry to have to say this, but I've never seen it work. You know, some of these psychoanalyst types are pretty strange birds. I've even had them recommend to my client that they have an affair in order to spice up the marital sex life. Then the husband would have had grounds. I don't really recommend it.
Yeah.
Mr. Walker, there is a Barry King on line 1.
Thanks, Barbara. Hi, Barry.
Hi.
Thanks for returning my call.
Sure. So, did Lauren agree to come in?
Her lawyer said no way on the counseling.
Did you talk to her yourself?
Well, I tried, but she's unwilling to do anything against his advice. Look, I hate to ask you, but would you possibly be willing to talk to him?
Sure.
Thanks, Barry.
Okay, I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye.
I've handled over 100 divorce cases, Mr. King, and not one has ever been resolved with psychiatric counseling. Frequently, it's made things worse.
I couldn't agree with you more. You see, Scientology counseling is not at all like psychiatry. My goal is to bring the Walkers together, to get them to communicate more honestly with each other, and to solve their problems.
I understand. But I really don't think my client wants to beat a dead horse, if you know what I mean.
Well, I don't believe the horse is dead yet, Mr. Griffin. If I can't help Greg and Lauren through their problems, Greg will grant a divorce. No contest. Will you talk to her?
Greg. Greg.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
I thought maybe you weren't gonna come.
I'm sorry. I ran into some heavy traffic.
You ready?
Good, so we all understand how this is going to work? Lauren, when Greg is answering my questions, you just listen. No matter what he says, no matter how wrong you may feel he is, you just listen. You'll get your turn soon. And Greg, the same goes for you. When Lauren is answering my questions, you just listen. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Now, do either of you have any questions for me?
No.
What we say here,
Mm-hmm.
it's held in confidence, right?
Absolutely. I'm governed just like any minister by the traditional rules of pastor-parishioner confidentiality.
Okay, thanks.
Sure. So, is there any reason not to start?
Nope.
Okay. Start a process. What have you done to Lauren?
Well, I did get really angry at her during an argument we had about what kind of car she wanted to have.
Reacting again as usual, Greg. Now just stop it.
Oh, I'm overreacting?
Yes.
You want to buy a car that costs more than you have ever made in a year, and I'm overreacting?
Just shut up.
Hey! I'm the one that has to make the payments on this thing!
Just shut up.
You shut up!
And I pushed her. It was unintentional.
Thank you. What have you withheld from Lauren?
Well, a few weeks ago, I told Lauren that I had to stay late at work because of a deadline. A couple buddies of mine came by and they wanted to take me out for a drink, and I don't know, I mean, the next thing I knew, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And when I went home, I tried not to wake her up. I snuck straight into the bathroom, and anyway, she did wake up, and we got into this big fight, and...
Greg,
Yeah.
it's 1:45. You said you'd be home early.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? I waited up till midnight for you. Where have you been?
Will you lay off, Lauren? It's not like I've been out all night.
Who have you been out with?
Will you just drop it?
Damn it, Greg, I want some answers.
Listen to this. I mean, the whole thing was, I didn't want her to smell the beer on my breath. I mean, that's really all there was to it. You know, it actually feels kind of good to talk about this stuff.
That's great, Greg. Now I'm going to be directing these questions at you, Lauren. Any reason not to begin?
No, I just don't see how digging up old mistakes can help anything.
Well, let's just see what happens, okay?
All right.
Good. What have you done to Greg?
Well, this is kind of embarrassing. But last Thanksgiving, I had been waiting with my parents for over 2 hours for Greg to show up for dinner.
Don't upset yourself worrying about us.